World-ending dragons, cosmic horror, endless armies of demons, and of course, playing dress up with your friends. World of Warcraft is a very strange game, and today's video is basically about being a complete poser. You know, looking cooler than your character deserves to. Fantastic stuff. So, this is all based off the new PvP currency system and ensemble sets. They're a great way to look like you kind of know what you're doing, which is of course far more important than, you know, actually knowing what you're doing. Now, tomfoolery aside, what's actually up here? So, as you may well know, Legion PvP gear is a recolor of the PvE tier set that is current during a given PvP season. So Legion Season 1 and Season 2 resemble the Nighthold gear, Legion Season 3 and Season 4 resemble the Tomb of Sargaras. Of course, the Tomb of Sargaras isn't out yet, and probably won't be until June, but we can unlock very similar looking gear with a few evenings of PvP content. Then if the previous season's gear was something that you want, the good news is that is so quick to get now that it's kind of insane. Okay, let's cover the Season 3 gear first. So getting this purely for the sake of appearances is a lot easier in this patch. Previously, all this gear was just random after doing some PvP content, so completing a set visually was a pain in the ass. We now have the Echo system, so with this you can melt down Season 3 Gladiator gear into Echoes of Battle at the Obliterum Forge. Then you use those Echoes as a currency to purchase a token for a specific slot from the PvP vendor. Now the downside is that random BGs don't always drop Gladiator gear, they often drop Combatant gear. You'll just have to deal with that RNG if you don't want to step into arenas, but I didn't find it was that bad. Doing Battlegrounds, I think 5 of them got me 2 bits of Gladiator gear. Getting the gear as a reward at the end of a BG will add it to your appearances tab. You can then instantly melt that down with the Obliterum Forge. This won't remove it from your appearances tab, and you'll still gain the Echoes of Battle, which can be used to purchase your next bit of gear. Now, it does take 75 Echoes per token, so you'll still be doing a lot of the legwork via random drops. Now, of course, PvP gear can appear on the Warden Tower quests, and Gladiator gear from those can also be melted down. So being able to purchase a slot, no matter what, really does just cut down massively on that problem of you grinding loads of content to just get that one last, or maybe the last 2 slots to complete the set visually. Overall, this is a lot faster now. Totally viable option if you really like the look of that gear, but obviously the raid isn't out yet. Now, the next thing is Season 1 and 2 armor. So you can purchase an ensemble set. This is an item. You click on it and then it will unlock that set for your character. At a cost of 12 marks of honor, it's an absolute steal, especially when you consider how little time it takes to get that many marks. You see, the marks of honor are actually account bound, and as of 7.1.5, they drop from world quests, so you really can leverage your various different characters here. So just go through all of your alts, complete all of the Mark of Honor world quests on them, then mail all those marks over to the character that you want to purchase the set for. You'll find that vendor is right beside the PvP vendor that I talked about in the first section of this video. This is a dead easy way, dead fast way as well, of making a new character look the part. Even if its gear set is absolutely rubbish and the entire illusion is broken the mere second somebody inspects you or looks at the DPS meter. So there you go, dead simple, something that might be a little bit of fun when you're done with the Broken Shore content. And I'm going to end this video by doing a super quick class by class run through the different sets of gear so that you can conveniently see if what I talked about in this video will be relevant for any of the classes in case you actually like the look of the sets. That's it for me though, thank you very much for watching the video and I will see you next time.